Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Kidlot404 and welcome to my first ever Pokemon Go video on this YouTube channel. Long story short, I know I've been absent, but long story short, work has been really ramping up and I finally got time right now to make a video for you guys, and that's why I'm here. So I'm not going to get into that. I want to get into the fact that, Pokemon Go has been so successful, so popular. It's going to have a long-winded tail. It's going to last a long time, and these developers, are planning to put a bunch of updates into the game. For example, giving us the ability finally to capture the rare Pokemon, the Pokemon that everybody wants, the legendary birds, Mew and Mewtwo. Just little updates like that. I mean, it's just kind of a perfect storm, right, for Pokemon right now, that I finally decided that I can't wait anymore. I have to start making videos, get a footing on YouTube, and start kind of, getting into the mix of things again, uploading videos on a regular basis. That's what I want to do, and my main goal in Pokemon Go, of course, like everybody else, is to complete the Pokedex. I've been having so much fun trying to catch all these different Pokemon, trying to get all 151 Pokemon, and I think that's what I'm going to be doing mainly on this channel, is basically giving you guys updates. Every time I increase my Pokedex number, I find new Pokemon, I catch a new Pokemon that I've never caught before, I'll give you guys mini updates, and I think that's mainly what I'm going to be doing on this channel. Now, here's the interesting part of how I'm going to be doing that. Because I go to the same places every day, usually on the weekdays, of course, working days, I go from home to work and then home again, I've already kind of caught all the different Pokemon, in that kind of pathway, right, that I take every day. I see the same Pokemon every day, and it's getting harder and harder each day, of course, to actually complete and fill the Pokedex, because I'm seeing the same Pokemon every day. I'm not really seeing any new Pokemon that I haven't caught yet, so that's a big problem. And I'm not going to go out of my way, since I live far from work, etc. I'm not going to go out of my way to drive to new places to catch Pokemon, because it's just not going to work out for me, you know what I mean? So the way I've been actually increasing my Pokedex number is by hatching eggs, and as you guys know, when you hatch eggs, you kind of have a chance to get kind of like a random Pokemon. It's kind of like a Pokemon lottery, whatever Pokemon you get, and some of the time you get a Pokemon that you normally couldn't get in your region. It's kind of a Pokemon, let's say, lives at the sea. It's a Tentacool or a Magikarp or whatever it is. Whatever water Pokemon, for example, I normally don't go to water places, right, or places where the geography has water. So that'll be a bonus for me. Like if I'm not going to the water, but I'm still getting water Pokemon through the eggs, that'll help me complete my Pokedex. I hope you guys understand where I'm going with this. So basically, in order to fill the Pokedex, I've been trying to hatch a lot of eggs, playing this Pokemon lottery, spending some money, getting those incubators, and driving to and from work, logging that distance, and being able to hatch Pokemon. Again, also too, you have to realize that there's actually a speed cap, right? You actually can't go faster than like 10 miles per hour for the game to register your moving distance. But luckily for me, I live in a large urban city, and well, not lucky for me, but there's a lot of traffic, right? And on the freeway, I'm moving mostly like at 5 or 10 miles per hour because there's just so many people, right? It's that bad. And so basically, I'm lucky to be able to drive to work and go back home and be able to log about 5 kilometers of distance every single day. So that's a pretty decent amount of distance, right? And I get to hatch a bunch of eggs every single day, and it's kind of a lottery to see what Pokemon I get. So that's basically what I'm doing. It's costing me some money, and I might want to stop it soon because I'm gonna go broke. I mean, the ratio of how much money you spend towards how much new Pokemon you get from this method is kind of minimal, and so it's kind of disheartening a little bit, or discouraging, but I'm still gonna do it as long as I can, until I get really mad and say, oh my gosh, I'm spending all this money and I'm hatching all these eggs and I don't get any new Pokemon out of that, right? So there'll probably come a time where that happens, and maybe that's a time where maybe you guys can donate, or maybe give me some of that Google Android, Google Play money, and I can input into my game so I can get more incubators to hatch more Pokemon. We'll talk about that later, but that's something, excuse me, I can't speak when I'm so tired. That's something hopefully that we can do in the future. So that's kind of an update. I'll give you guys a little rundown, I guess. I'll show you all the eggs, all the new Pokemon that I've gotten so far, and again, I'm gonna finally show you guys my final Pokedex number and my trainer level. So this was today, all the Pokemon that I got today through eggs, through catching Pokemon, etc. And I hope to see you guys next time in my next episode of the Pokemon Lottery. Maybe we'll get some Pokemon that we haven't actually caught yet. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.